Transportation has been part of our everyday lives. As we go to work, school, or everywhere, we use transportation. That is why it is important to have safe, convenient, and efficient transportation. Transportation engineering refers to the application of technology and scientific principles to the design, operation, planning, and management of transportation infrastructure, mobility services, traffic, and travelers for transportation systems in order to ensure safe, efficient, quick, comfortable, convenient, inexpensive, and ecologically sustainable movement of people and commodities. A transportation system is a method of moving people or goods from one location to another. Inputs, processes, outputs, and feedback are all part of transportation systems. Inputs to a city bus system, for example, include bus drivers and fuel. Driving the bus and loading passengers are examples of processes. Arrival at scheduled stops is the output. Also included in the feedback are comments from satisfied customers. Transportation systems are interconnected. Each system is dependent on the others. The transportation system changes depending on the demand, technology, operational policy, and values of the public. For the transportation system to be functional and operational, a transportation engineer is needed. So, what is transportation engineer? Transportation engineers are civil engineers who design highways, airports, and railway and bus systems. They work for governmental agencies, for consulting firms that troubleshoot for the government, and for private firms that produce materials and equipment used in transportation. Highway engineering is a branch of civil engineering that deals with planning, design, building, operation, and maintenance of highways, bridges, and tunnels to ensure the efficient and secure transportation of people and products. The first mode of transportation was by foot. Human pathways were developed to lead to various places, such as campsites, food, and drinking water. Moving both men and materials using animals was the second major mode of transportation. Animal-drawn vehicles were created as the result of the creation of the wheel in Mesopotamian civilization. Romans are the one who constructed the earliest large-scale road, which is an extensive system of roads radiating in many directions of Rome. The Appian Way, built by them in 312 BC, extended over a length of about 580 kilometers. During Napoleon's reign, the construction of roads underwent its next significant change. Trezeguet made important contributions in 1764. He created a less expensive construction technique as opposed to the extravagant and regionally failed revival of Roman practice. The first scientific road construction technique was introduced by the British engineer John McAdam, where the size of the stone was a very important element of a road. The typical cross-section of British roads is like this. The modern roads followed the McAdams construction method, but they used concrete and cement. There are also several advanced and affordable construction technologies used. The roles of transportation in society can be divided into those related to the economy, society, politics, and the environment. Even if it only makes up a small portion of input expenses, the fact that transportation is a factor in the economic production of goods and services implies that it is essential to their development. This suggests that an activity cannot take place without the factor of transportation and the mobility it gives, regardless of cost. Hence, very slight changes in transportation costs, performance, and capacity can have a big influence on related economic activity. Access to services and activities including school, employment, shopping, and social gatherings is made possible through transportation. The quality of the available transportation options has an impact on people's capacity to engage in social and economic activities. The political domains of different countries are divided into different political entities which are set up for mutual protection, economic gain, and the advancement of a shared culture. Transportation is essential to how these political organizations operate and carry out their functions. Transportation systems contribute to both deteriorating air quality and the changing climate through emissions from burning fossil fuels. Transportation have negative effects on the environment. A number of factors, including human factors, vehicle factors, acceleration characteristics, braking performance, have impact on the transportation system's operation, design, and performance. The variety of human characteristics is the most challenging issue. Individual differences in age, exhaustion, the type of stimuli experienced, the presence of drugs or alcohol, and other physical and psychological variables affect human traits like the capacity to respond to situation, eyesight and hearing, and other physical and psychological elements. This might cause accidents that affect transportation. The vehicle designs, vehicle dimensions, weight, axle configuration, turning radius, and turning paths and visibility can affect the transportation in either positive or negative ways. These elements have a significant impact on both the geometric design and the design of control facilities. For the smooth, safe, and effective flow of traffic on the road, it is important to consider the various driver, vehicle, and highway factors.